right, let's try this again. Okay. No, well, that's weird. Can we log out and log back in?
Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah. All right, we're just gonna try this again. All right, sorry for a second there, Mr. Bishop, it wouldn't let me start my video, so that's why we had a little bit of a delay. Yeah. Yeah, you bet. We're good. All right, good afternoon, everyone. As everyone is being to the docket, I'll ask that all participants please make sure that you're muted at this time. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Judge Hudson. I'm going to go ahead and call the attorney docket for the Municipal Court of Dalworth and Gardens for August 2026. We are on the record. Everything is being recorded and streamed live via YouTube as required by statute. Attorneys, my clerk's been keeping track of who logged in and in which order, and so I'll take your announcements in the order that you logged in. If we have any clients of attorneys who are here, please make sure that your name is showing and make sure your attorney knows that you are here. We will get everyone processed through as quickly as possible. The first attorney I have is Paul Richardson.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Are you ready for announcement in your client's cases? You have one client with 4 cases, correct?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Are you ready for announcement or do you need to speak with Mr. Bishop?
I would like to speak to Mr. Bishop.
Okay, so we're going to let you speak with the prosecutor. My court clerk will set up a breakout session for you all to go into a private room. You all may discuss there. Then when you're ready to return, you can return and I'll take your announcements. All right?
Thank you, Judge.
Mm-hmm. And next I have Mr. Tiarina.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. Are you ready for announcement on David Ramirez?
I need to speak with Mr. Bishop, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. We'll get you as number 2 in the queue. Hang on just one moment.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Tiarina, you will be number 2 in the queue here.
Thank you.
And next I have, you're welcome. And if you want to go ahead and mute, we'll let you know when you're ready to go. Mr. Bishop, I think you should have the breakout session. All right, next we have Mr. Stryker.
Yes, Your Honor. We'd like to speak with Mr. Bishop.
Okay, so you'll be number 3 in the queue waiting to speak with Mr. Bishop. If you go ahead and just wait your turn, my court clerk will get y'all set up as quickly as possible. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
And next up, Attorney Jaggi. Louis Jaggi. Can you please unmute?
I'm unmuted now, I think.
Yes,
hear
you
me?
are.
Yeah, good.
And are you here on your own cases or another attorney's cases?
My cases on a name Willie Joel Siente, Sientche.
Give me just a minute to get that file, okay?
It was reset, Judge, today, so maybe that makes it a little different. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. I apologize. It was under someone else's.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Okay, so I see, yeah, there were two cases. I see that an offer was made on the 4th. Are you ready for announcement on this?
Yes, Your Honor. And if I don't know, maybe can you give me jail time on it? I've got some then I don't have to speak with the prosecutor. I'll take the offer. I've got a Louisville jail sheet and tells me what time and what date he went in, and then I have the
Yes.
bond. Okay.
Yeah, I would be the one that would decide the jail credit. Yes. So,
Right. So
yeah.
then I can discuss it with you, and maybe if we can get him time served, that would be great. Looks like
And
he was in for at least 1 day and 8.5 hours if we gave him the minimum.
okay. Can you, let's see. So I show that the warrant was confirmed on June 23rd and the defendant bonded out on the 24th. Is that correct?
Well, my bond says the 25th.
Well,
And
let's see. All right, I'm looking at something that says the 24th, and it is your paperwork. Give me, okay, so you said you have the Louisville jail records, is that correct?
Yeah, I have the when he was arrested on the 23rd at 3:32 p.m. That's what I have.
Okay, and can you either scan that or take a picture of it and email it to my court clerk right now so that we'll have that?
Yes, I'll get Susie to do that for you.
Okay, all right.
And what I did is I went back and the bonding company sent me a order to do it on the 24th. I think it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 1:30, something like that.
Mhm.
And on my bond it says the 25th, but and so therefore it probably took a long time because I had to go to Louisville, get signatures, and he had a bonds all over the place. So it's very likely that I probably did it around 12:01 a.m. on the 25th. So,
Okay. Well, actually, the paperwork that I'm looking at has two different dates on it. One
uh-huh.
is the 24th and one is the 25th, probably because you went and got his signature and then you were dropping off. So I just need to look at the jail records real quickly so we
Okay.
see how much credit he has, okay? But we can go ahead and so your client wants to accept both of the offers on the displaying wrong license plate registration and failure to appear. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And so to these charges, how does your client plead?
No contest.
And waives right to jury trial and wishes
Yes.
to accept the offers. All right. All right. And are these for deferred or are these for a straight conviction?
And if we what doesn't matter to me if we can get might as well do straight because it's not going to hurt him. These are registration and FTA. I
Yeah.
just want to make sure I get time served or jail
Okay.
time.
Okay. All right. So as soon as we get the paperwork in here, I'll let you know how much credit time served we have. But based upon the pleas of no contest, I am finding this defendant guilty and assessing fines in court costs totaling 200 and I think it's $239.20 in the expired registration and $301.60 in the failure to appear. And we will be granting credit time served for the time that was served in Louisville. Let's see, do we have that email yet?
Have you emailed it, Susie? She's doing it right now, Judge.
Okay, all right. I'll go ahead and take the next announcement and I'll come right back to you as soon as we get it, okay?
That'll be fine. Thank you.
Okay. And then the next attorney that I have is here on it's Jackson Delange for the Takac firm.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you ready for announcement on these cases?
I just wanted to, I believe so. Just on one of them, I wanted to clarify the deferral period and the fine amount. I'm not sure if you could check that on
Sure,
your
I
end.
can. Yes, which case is that?
Victoria Valdez.
Give me just a moment. Okay. So Victoria Valdez has 2 cases pending, and I see that there is an offer on the driving while license invalid, with deferral fees and court costs totaling $313.30 and a requirement of a driver's license. And it looks like it's the standard 90 days deferred.
I believe at the last sitting, we were offered to be able to do it for 180 days, just to potentially give her more time to get her license.
That is absolutely fine if you wish to do that. Yes.
And
Yes.
only other thing I wanted to clarify is just that 160 court costs. Would we be able to have that first payment due in 2 weeks? And then the
Yes.
after every 2 weeks after that? Okay, then
Yes.
yeah, ready on all mine. It's just, I need a reset on one. Is that
Okay. Let me go ahead and take Mr. Bishop's announcement with the first attorney so we can get visiting with the other attorneys, and I'll come right back to you. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Do we have Mr. Richardson back? Yes. All right, Mr. Bishop and Mr. Richardson, do we have announcements in Charles Wesley?
We do, Your Honor. We have an amended plea agreement, and the amendment is on the failure to appear B4A203F01,
Mm-hmm.
fine will be $100, $60 court cost, $50 warrant fee, $30 omni. Apparently there was a second warrant fee.
Mm-hmm.
Collection cost, I calculated at $87 for a total of $377.
Mm-hmm.
90 days deferred. And once the deferred is completed, all other citations will be barred. This is a 2006 case.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as the amount down, I told him, defense counsel, he would need to talk to the judge on that. The court costs are $60. So
And I do note that the omni fees were paid last month.
yes, Your Honor.
Actually June 23rd. Yes. All right. All right. And so, Mr. Richardson, does your client wish to accept this offer?
He does, Your Honor. Again, with the modification of that total by the $30 on that, because
Right.
that's been previously paid. But
Right.
yes, sure. We
Yes.
plead no contest in that.
A plea of no contest, waive right to jury trial.
Yes,
Based upon the plea of no contest, I am making a finding that there would be enough evidence to find this defendant guilty, but I will not. Instead, I will defer finding them guilty, place them on deferred disposition probation pursuant to the plea agreement. Deferral fees and court costs totaling $377 are due. $30 has already been paid with the omni fee. The defendant can put the court costs down of $140 and then pay off the balance at $100 every 2 weeks. Can your client get that court cost down by Monday, or does he need more time?
we can get more time, Your Honor, to make sure we can communicate to him timely.
Okay. Can he get it down in 2 weeks from Monday?
That should work, Your Honor.
Okay. So pay court costs. So let's see, that's going to be September 7th by 9/7, okay? And then $100 every 2 weeks after that till it's paid in full.
Okay.
Then with upon successful completion of that deferred disposition probation, the other 3 cases that are pending will be barred from prosecution. All right. All right, Mr. Richardson, is there anything else that you need to put on the record regarding this?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, thank you so much. You are released at this time. And I'm Mr. Bishop and Mr. Tiarina. I'm going to ask my court clerk to go ahead and get you two set up in your breakout session. All right. I'll let you guys go do that. And Mr. Delange, if you'll hang on one more minute, I've just gotten an email regarding the credit time served paperwork. Oh, it's the 3, okay, it doesn't show when he was booked out. Let me see if there's an attachment. No. that was it then. Okay. All right, Mr. Jaggy, if you could please unmute.
Okay, I believe I'm unmuted. Can
Okay,
you hear
there we
me?
go.
Yeah,
All right, so
okay.
I received the paperwork regarding your client, and your client went in at about 3 p.m. on the 23rd. I don't have a book out date or time, so
Yeah.
I can't tell whether he was booked out on the 24th or the 25th. Do you have anything there
Well,
that?
I have my bond, and that's what I filed with you all. And it says at the bottom of it, where it says, witness our hand this 25th day of June 2026. And you should have a copy of the bond, I would think, in your record there. So what I'm saying, if we give him if we say it was done at 12:01 a.m., well, that's 1 day and 8.5 hours.
And see, my paperwork has that date, but then at the bottom for the person that took the bond, I've got the 24th there. That's why I was wanting to clarify that. The signature by the person that took it here, it's dated the 24th of June.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I would have put that, it may have been done right around midnight. She may have thought it was the 24th. Because as I said, I didn't, I know I got the bond from the bonding company order around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And it took a while to do them because he had bonds all over the place and I had to go to Louisville.
Okay, hang on 1 second. I see a couple of teletypes in the second folder. Give me just a moment to take
Okay.
a look at this. This is just the warrant confirmation. Okay, well, worst case scenario, I think it does seem that if anything, this defendant booked out right after midnight on the 25th. So I will give the defendant 2 days jail credit on each case.
That'd be great, Judge. I
Okay.
appreciate it.
So, based on these plea agreements, that's going to completely cover the driving with wrong license plate. It will leave a balance of $1.60 on the failure to appear.
Okay. Any way you can round that off? Or does it need to pay?
Let's see, give me just a moment. Let's see what we can figure out here.
Maybe a judicial reduction on the $1.60.
All right, yeah, we're gonna raise the jail credit by 80 cents per day. With the 2 days, that will give us the amount that we need to get to. Okay. So these will be closed out.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Give me just a second. Okay. All right. That's taken care of. We'll get these signed. Is there anything else that you need to put on the record, sir?
I think that's all, Judge.
Okay, thank you. Then you are released at this time. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, and Mr. Delange, give me just 1 moment to put this paperwork up, and then we can continue with your cases. All right. Mr. Delange, if you're ready, I can go ahead and take your announcements. We can just go through alphabetically, all right?
Okay.
First I have is Wesley Brannon.
Brandon, that one I did not see that we were set for. Let me take a look. So sorry.
That's okay. The charge is failure to yield an emergency vehicle. Plea offer was communicated on July 23rd with deferral fees and court costs totaling $232.
Oh, okay. Would we be able to reset that one, Your Honor?
Yes, we can reset this one to September. Give me September 1st, I believe. Give me just 1 moment to check the count. Yes. Maybe it's second. Yeah. Okay, September 2nd at 6 p.m.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. We will do that.
And if your client wants to take that offer in between, you can definitely accept it, all right?
Okay.
Okay. And I see we have Mr. T. Rena back. Let me go and take their announcements. That way we can get Mr. Bishop speaking with the next attorney, okay? All right, so give us, Mr. Bishop, Mr. T. Rena, do you all have any announcements on Mr. Ramirez?
We do, Your
Yes, Your
Honor.
Honor.
In regard to the display expired registration,
Mm-hmm.
the part of the plea offer is that citation will be barred.
Mhm.
In regards to the no driver's license, the fine, excuse me, will be increased to $91, $81 court cost, $172 total.
Mm-hmm.
And it will plead no contest to that, no deferred.
Mm-hmm.
Regard to the insurance will remain the same, $186 fine, $81 court cost, $267 total. Defendant will plead no contest. For a total of $439. Court cost of $162 by Monday, the balance $100 bi-weekly.
And these are straight convictions, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
That's my understanding, Your Honor, and we accept that.
Okay, so Mr. T. Rena, your client's facing 3 charges: failure to maintain financial responsibility, no driver's license, and expired registration. To these charges, how does your client plead?
No contest, Your Honor.
And waives right to jury trial in all cases, correct?
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
All right, then based upon the pleas and the agreement here, I'm ordering the fines and court cost of $172 due on the no driver's license charge. I am ordering a fine of $186, court cost of $81 due on the failure to maintain financial responsibility charge. The court cost of $162 will be due by Monday. Then the balance will be paid out $100 every 2 weeks. Once that is paid in full, then prosecution on the expired registration will be barred. Right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. T. Rena, is there anything else you need to put on the record regarding this?
No, Your Honor, that's all.
Okay, thank you so much. You are released at this time.
Thank you.
Mhm. And Mr. Bishop, we have Mr. Stryker waiting next to speak with you. All right. So Mr. Bishop and Mr. Stryker, if you all will watch for the breakout session. All right. And Mr. Delange will be back with you. So we have continued Wesley Brannon.
So actually, I looked at Brandon, sorry, Your Honor, and it looks like and this was for fail to yield to emergency vehicle, right?
Yes.
That we had sent in an acceptance of the offer a week ago. By email, it looks like. On the 11th.
Oh, you're right. Okay. All right. And did you get your payment in? No, payment's gonna be September 10th. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So. Okay. All right. All right. Very good. All right. Thank you so much. Next, I show Alvin Hill.
Yes, Your Honor, I believe we have an offer for a $267 fine, 90-day deferred disposition. We're willing to accept that today.
Okay. So to this charge, how does your client plead?
No contest, Your Honor.
All right, waives right to jury trial. Based upon the plea of no contest, I'm making a finding that there would be enough evidence to find this defendant guilty, but I will not. Instead, I'll defer finding them guilty and place them on deferred disposition probation pursuant to the plea agreement. Deferral fees and court costs total $267. There is a requirement that the defendant obtain and maintain insurance or financial responsibility and provide that proof for the duration of the deferred disposition probation. Will your client be paying this in full on Monday, or do they need some time to pay it out?
If we could have 30 days to pay the total, Your Honor, that'd be ideal.
Pay in full within 30 days. All right. That will be granted. Next, I show you have Angel Martinez. Has 2 cases, defective stop lamp and expired registration.
I didn't see that one on my list, so maybe,
Let's see if you sent that one in
yeah.
for an acceptance. I'm looking through the files right now.
Oh, sorry. Infante is what I had as the last name.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yes, we are accepting the offer. I believe we have 90 days deferred offers for 110 and 177 on each case.
I show one. Yeah, I show 112 instead of 110. Because
Okay.
it's 31 and 81.
Okay.
Mhm. All right, so to the charges of expired registration and defective stop lamp, how does your client plead?
No contest.
All right, and waives right to jury trial.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so based upon these pleas, I'm making a finding that there would be enough evidence to find this defendant guilty, but I will not. Instead, I'll defer finding them guilty and place them on deferred disposition probation pursuant to the plea agreement. Defendant will pay deferral fees and court costs totaling $112 on the registration, $177 on the defective stop lamp. Is your client going to be able to get this paid in full by Monday, or do they need some time to pay it out?
If we could have 30 days as well on that one, Your Honor.
Pay in full within 30 days. Okay, that will be granted. Next, I have Caleb Perez.
Yes, Your Honor, we're willing to accept the $179 fine with a 90-day deferred. That's the offer.
All right, and so to this charge of speeding, going 55 and a 40, how does your client plead?
No contest.
No contest and waive right to jury trial. All right, based
Got it.
upon the plea of no contest, I'm making a finding that there would be enough evidence to find this defendant guilty of speeding going 55 in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. However, I'll not. Instead, I will defer finding them guilty and place them on deferred disposition probation pursuant to the plea agreement. Deferral fees and court costs will total $179. There is a requirement that the defendant complete a driving safety course and get the certificate back into us during the 90-day time period. Will your client be able to get this paid in full by Monday, or do you need some time to pay it out?
If we could have 30 days, Your Honor.
Now, if your clients are not going to be able to pay these in full within 30 days, please contact my court staff and ask for a payment plan for them, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
We require usually down payment of the court cost, and they can pay off the balance. Next, you have a client that has 3 cases, Patricia Prince.
Yes, Your Honor. We wanted to request a reset on her cases.
All right. We'll reset this till September 2nd at 6 p.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, I don't know if the offers will stay open unless you speak with Mr. Bishop, the prosecutor, about that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, and next we have Victoria Valdez, who has a driving license is invalid and failure to appear.
Yes, Your Honor. We'd spoken about that one briefly before, the 313-301 and doing 180 days deferred and having that 160 in court costs initially due in 2 weeks.
Okay. All right, so to the charges of driving while license is invalid and failure to appear, how does your client plead?
No contest, Your Honor.
And waives right to jury trial, correct?
Yes.
All right, based upon pleas of no contest, I'm making a finding that there would be enough evidence to find this defendant guilty. However, I will not. Instead, I will place the defendant on deferred disposition probation out of my court for 180 days pursuant to the plea agreement. The defendant will have deferral fees and court cost of what is it, $313.30 on the driving while license invalid and $301.60 on the failure to appear. The defendant may make a down payment of $100 in 2 weeks and then pay off the balance at $100 every 2 weeks. The defendant will be required to complete the driving safety course. No, not the driving safety course, excuse me, get their driver's license and provide proof of that within the 180 days.
Did you say it's a 100 for the court costs due in 2 weeks?
That's what I have down here, but you were saying 160, is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
No
we'll get it, but either works.
We'll go ahead and just do the 100 because that's what my notes down here said. I think I maybe misheard as Mr. Bishop was reciting that.
Okay, so it'll be 100 just every 2 weeks then.
Yes, starting in 2 weeks.
Perfect. Okay.
And then finally I have Omar Youssef.
Omar Youssef.
Failure to maintain financial responsibility.
Sorry, how is Youssef spelled? Y-U-S.
Let's see.
Yes.
See, it looks like We sent in the paperwork for a payment plan.
Seeing him here. How do you
Oh,
spell?
yeah.
Sorry.
So the last name is Yousef, and you'd sent in paperwork saying that you were going to accept it, but payment was due by yesterday if you were going to accept it without coming to court, and we don't show that you all ever sent in payment.
Let me see.
Mhm.
Okay, yes. I guess he has not paid. So we were not aware of that. I'm not sure what our options would be on his case. If we'd be able to.
I can give you a pass until next month to contact him, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. We'll take that.
Okay, so we'll reset this to September 2nd.
And we'll just see if he can make that payment in the meantime.
Right.
Okay.
So I'm just going to put reset for payment. Okay, and I think that takes care of all of your cases.
Awesome. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much.
I guess
Mhm.
we'll line to speak to Mr. Bishop, I guess, on the Prince case, because he said the offer may lapse.
Okay, give me just a moment. Let me take his announcement with Mr. Stryker, and then we'll let you all visit. All right, Mr. Bishop, Mr. Stryker, do you have any announcements on on these two cases?
We do, Your Honor. In regards to Al Rickaby,
Yes.
G54057001. The defendant and the state have agreed to allow the defendant a pass to research whether improper flashing lights is a moving violation, since this defendant has a CDL,
Mm-hmm.
and then he would present that if he can find whatever he can find on it, and we can talk about it next setting.
Okay, that will be
regard
great. We'll reset this one till September 2nd at 6 p.m.
Yes, Your Honor, my client is on here, so if we could make sure that he knows that if he's listening.
Okay, Mr. Al Rickaby, did you just hear what we said? You're muted. We can't hear you.
Yes, Your Honor. I heard.
So your case is being reset till September 2nd. You can speak with your attorney in between times and determine what will be the next step. All right?
All right.
All right. So you're released at this time, sir. Okay.
Thank you so much.
And then any announcement in regards to Dominique Spiller, Mr. Bishop?
Yes, Your Honor. This is also a CDL holder. So the state has amended its plea for a no contest plea, 21 and a 20, $200 fine, plus the court costs of $359. Court costs, we did not discuss payment of court costs, but within the first 10 days would be acceptable to the state. And the balance, $100 biweekly.
All right, Mr. Stryker, does your client wish to accept this offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So the court will amend the complaint to the allegation of speeding going 21 in a 20-mile-per-hour zone. So to that charge, how does your client plead, Mr. Stryker?
No contest, Your Honor.
And waive right to jury trial, correct?
We waive. We waive,
Okay.
Judge.
So based upon the plea of no contest, court is, and this is a straight conviction, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Yes,
So
Your
the
Honor.
court is finding the defendant guilty, assessing fine and court cost totaling $359. And Mr. Stryker, when can your client get this paid in full by Monday, or do you need some time to pay it out?
Was there any way to just put a down payment on it and do it bi-weekly, Judge?
Yes, they can do a down payment. Can they do a down payment of 100 by Monday and then 100 every 2 weeks?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So $100 bi-weekly beginning on Monday, which is 8/25, 8/24. Okay. All right. And if you would please communicate that with your client. And I think that takes care of your two cases, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you so much. You are released at this time.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right. Mr. Bishop, I have Mr. DeLange from, he's representing, for the tax firm. And one of his cases, he's requesting a, reset on, and I, was gonna give him the opportunity to speak with you in regards to whether the offers would stay open. All right. So Mr. Bishop and Mr. DeLange, if y'all would watch for a breakout session, Ms. Mull will get that set up for you. All right, and next I have Stephanie Bauer for Peter Graham.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here for Mr. Sains. We have accepted the offer of deferred and 267. This is on driving while license invalid.
Okay, so, well, actually, I don't have that you accepted it yet. So you all want to accept that, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so so then to this charge of driving while license invalid, how does your client plead?
No contest?
And waive right to jury trial, correct?
Yes.
All right, based upon the plea of no contest, I'm making a finding that there would be enough evidence to find this defendant guilty, but I will not find them guilty. Instead, I will defer finding them guilty and place them on deferred disposition probation pursuant to the plea agreement. Deferral fees and courthouse total 267. Is your client going to be able to get that paid in full by Monday, or do they need some time to pay it out?
No, we'll actually have it to the court today or tomorrow at the latest.
Okay, as long as it's paid by Monday, that's great. And then there is a requirement that your client obtain and maintain insurance or the financial responsibility for the entirety of the deferral period.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, anything else we need to put on the record?
No.
Okay, thank you so much. You are released at this time. Thank you.
Your Honor.
Let's see, we have Mr. Bishop back, and do we have Mr. DeLange back?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, all right. And so in regards to the Patricia Prince cases, will these offers stay open?
Yes, Your Honor, the state will agree that these offers will all stay open to the next setting.
Okay, offers remain open. All right. Thank you so much. All right, Mr. DeLange, you are released at this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And let's see, next attorney that I have is Attorney Rada.
Yes, Judge.
Good afternoon.
Good
Are you
afternoon.
ready for announcement on the John Davis cases?
Your Honor, I know we've received offers on Mr. Davis a while back. If those offers are still available, we'd accept them. If not, I'm happy to speak to the state.
They are open. So on the driving while license invalid, the offer is deferral fees and court cost of $267 with a requirement for a proof of driver's license. And on the speeding charge, deferral fees and court costs totaling $189.
Yes, Your Honor. We'd like to accept that offer and plead no contest.
Okay, plead no contest, waive right to jury trial in both cases, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, based upon the pleas of no contest, I'm making a finding that there would be enough evidence to find this defendant guilty, but I will not. Instead, I will defer finding the defendant guilty and will place them on deferred disposition probation pursuant to the plea agreements. Deferral fees and court costs of $267 will be due when the driving while license is invalid. There's an additional requirement that the defendant obtain a valid Texas driver's license during the deferral period. On the speeding charge, deferral fees and court costs will total $189. Now, will your client be able to get this paid in full by Monday, or do they need some time to pay it out?
We'd like 30 days, Your Honor, if that'd be okay.
Pay in full within 30 days, okay? Now, if they're not going to be able to make that payment, please contact my court and set up a payment plan, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you here for Mr. Stevens also?
Yes, I am, Judge.
Okay, so Mr. Stevens also has one client with two cases, Michelle Cullen. Are you ready
Yes,
for
Your Honor.
in these?
Yes, Your Honor. If the offers are open still, we will accept them, the deferred offers. Yes, Judge.
All right, so there's a charge of expired registration with an offer of deferral fees and court costs totaling $112. And on the failure to maintain financial responsibility, there's an offer with deferral fees and court costs totaling $267 and a requirement of proof of insurance for the duration of the deferral period. And does your client wish to accept these?
Yes, Your Honor. Enters a plea of no contest, waives jury trial.
All right. Based upon the pleas of no contest, I'm making a finding on the record that there would be enough evidence to find this defendant guilty. However, I will not. Instead, I will defer finding them guilty and place them on deferred disposition probation pursuant to the plea agreement. Will this defendant be able to get everything paid in full by Monday, or do they need some time to pay it out?
They will also need at least 30 days, Your Honor, if that would be okay.
Okay, so we're gonna set them to pay in full within 30 days. And if they're not able to do that, then we need you or Mr. Stevens to contact the court and request a payment plan, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, please make sure that they understand that there is also a requirement of proof of insurance for the entire duration of the deferral period.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, is there anything else that we needed to take up on the record?
No, Your Honor, that is all.
All right, thank you so much. You're released at this time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next, I have Attorney Justin Ewert.
Hello, Judge.
Good afternoon. I actually have one case pending. Defendant is Priscilla Vasquez, charged of speeding going 58 and a 40.
Correct. I thought we had a deal for her to make the payment offered on Monday for a 30-day deferral.
There is an offer that was communicated. I don't see that communication was that it was accepted.
Yes, so yesterday, I reached out and Sandra asked if we could do payment on Monday for a 30-day deferral, and I said yes. So it probably just hasn't been updated.
I guess the files were already pulled by that time, so we might not have been able to. So let me, since I have you here, how does your client plead to this charge?
No contest.
All right, and waive right to jury trial. All right, so, and your client's going to pay in full by Monday, is that correct?
That's correct. The 194, I believe.
Okay, so based upon plea of no contest, I'm making finding that there would be enough evidence to find this defendant guilty, but I will not. Instead, I will defer finding the defendant guilty and place him on deferred disposition probation pursuant to the plea agreement. The deferral fees and court cost of 194 will be due in full by Monday. All right. And they're not required to do a driving safety course, so that is all they need to do. All
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. You're released at this time. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Yeah.
Mhm. Next, I have Wesley Gould. Attorney Gould.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. I actually have one client with two cases. The last name is Hindi. Charges are failure to maintain financial responsibility and disregarding a signal light. Are you ready for announcement, or do you speak with the prosecutor?
We're ready for announcements, Your Honor.
Okay. So to the charge of failure to maintain financial responsibility, how does your client plead?
Not guilty.
Okay. To the charge of disregarding signal light, how does your client plead?
Not guilty.
Okay. And does your client wish to waive a jury trial, or is your client requesting a jury trial?
Jury trial, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Give me just a minute here. We're going to get this set for a pretrial hearing. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we're going to set this for a pretrial hearing on October 7th at 7 p.m., excuse me.
7 p.m.?
Yes. We have a 6 p.m. docket, and so we'll do this one after I take announcements at the 6 p.m. docket.
Okay.
We will send you a pretrial order. Please make sure you have any motions, requested jury charges filed pursuant to the order, and we will get those ruled on that night. All right?
Absolutely.
Your
Okay.
Honor, may the state have a private conference with Mr. Gould?
Yes, Mr. Gould, do you have time to do that right now?
Sure.
Okay. All right, Mr. Bishop, Mr. Gould, if y'all will watch for a breakout session. My court clerk will get the breakout session set up for you.
Okay.
Let's see, next I have Attorney Jose.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Good afternoon. I show that you have two clients with cases here. First one is Demetrius Brown, who is set for show cause because they did not provide valid proof of insurance.
Okay. As far as that goes, Judge, I did not have that on my docket for today. Would he be allowed to have some more time to be able to provide the proof?
I can give you a pass until our next docket, which is September 2nd at 6 p.m.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm gonna reset to 9/2 for proof. And if you get that from your client, you can send it in ahead of time, all right?
And I'm sorry, I'm gonna need to write down his name one more time, Judge. His
Sure.
name was
So the name is Demetrius Brown. Demetrius
Brown.
Lynn Brown, Brown is the last name.
Thank you, Judge.
And then your other client is Kelvin McCutcheons.
So Mr. McCutcheon's wanted a trial. I got an offer from the state. We've been trying to contact him repeatedly to see whether or not he was going to accept the offer or he wanted to proceed to trial. We have been
Okay.
unsuccessful in reaching out to him. So this is our first appearance on this. I would ask for a reset to try to at least be able to get confirmation whether or not he wants to accept the offer or proceed with trial on these matters.
Okay. All right. So I can reset you to our September contest docket, which is at September 2nd at 6 p.m. Okay. And since this is your first appearance, I don't think there's going to be any issue in regards to keeping the offers open until then. If you
and if he does try to send it in early.
Perfect. I was gonna say you can always do that, and that way you just know that one's taken care of. Okay,
Yes,
I think those are all your cases, correct?
Yes, ma'am. May I be excused?
You're excused, yes.
Thank you.
And next I have Attorney Horton. Attorney Chase Horton.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Here.
I show you have one client with a case pending. It is Antonio Farrell, charged with speeding going 45 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. Are you ready for announcement in this case?
Yes, ma'am, I am. We would like to go ahead and accept the state's deferred offer. We plead no contest and waive right to a jury trial. We would like to ask the court for time to pay.
Did you say ask for time to pay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Can your client, are you requesting 30 days to pay in full or start setting up on a payment plan?
30 days of pay in full.
Okay, that'll be granted. So basically, upon the plea of no contest, I'm making a finding that there would be enough evidence to find this defendant guilty. However, I will not. Instead, I will defer finding the defendant guilty and place him on deferred disposition probation pursuant to the plea agreement. Deferral fees and court costs totaling $179 will be due within 30 days. And then upon that, the defendant will be on deferred disposition out of this court for 90 days. Is there anything else you need to put on the record, Mr. Horton?
No, ma'am.
All right, you're released at this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next, I have Attorney Michelle Poblenes. I apologize. I think I maybe added an extra syllable to your last name. I apologize for that. I show you have one client with one case pending. It's Lucky Britton. The charge is failure to maintain financial responsibility. Are you ready for announcement in this case? Oh, I can't hear you. I don't see the mute sign, but I'm not hearing you. You want to make sure your microphone's enabled? Sometimes when you sign in, it asks if you want to enable your microphone, and if you don't click yes, even if you unmute, it won't let you be heard. If you try clicking the audio button and you mute and unmute and it doesn't work, I found the best thing to do is log out and log back in. It kind of resets everything, and then we'll be able to hear you. So if you want to go ahead and log out, I'll take announcement from the next attorney, and then when you come back in, I'll go straight to you, okay? Okay. And then next I have Attorney Barrett Townsend. Barrett Townsend. All right, do I have any other Do I have any other attorneys who are logged in? Attorney Ferguson, can you please unmute? I cannot hear you. There we go.
There you go. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Are you here covering for someone?
Yes, the client is Victoria Cobb for
Okay.
Rockland.
Okay, so we show that this defendant is a juvenile.
Yes,
Okay.
she should be on the Zoom with her guardian.
Okay. All right. And so I see the plea offer has been communicated. Does your client wish to accept this offer?
She does.
Okay, so we need to get, I need to go ahead and see the defendant and the parent or guardian who's present.
Okay, Victoria, can you put your camera on? There she is.
Okay, can you unmute, please? All right, Ms. Cobb, how old are you?
I'm 16.
All right, and do you have a parent or guardian there with you?
Yes.
Who is that?
This is my guardian, Gail Kolb.
Ms. Kolb,
Yes, ma'am.
how are you related to the defendant?
I'm her grandmother and guardian.
Okay, all right, thank you very much. All right, and so Ms. Ferguson, your client is charged with speeding going 55 in a 40-mile-per-hour zone. There has been a plea offer communicated, and does your client wish to accept this offer?
He does, and we'll plead no contest and waive jury trial.
All right. Based upon the plea of no contest, Ms. Kolb, I'm making a finding that there would be enough evidence to find you guilty, but I will not find you guilty. Instead, I will defer finding you guilty and place you on deferred disposition probation out of this court for 90 days. Your deferral fees and court costs total $179. There is a requirement that you complete a driving safety course and that you retake the DPS driving test. Now, you don't have to do the written part, but you do have to take the driving test again. And I want to let you know, you can either go to an actual DPS facility and take it there, or you can go to a certified driving school as long as they are authorized to administer the tests. It is very important that you get this done during your deferral period. If you're having difficulty getting it scheduled, please contact your attorney's office so that they can request an extension. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Ms. Ferguson, how will your client get this paid? Will it be paid in full by Monday, or do they need some time to pay it out?
Victoria, what do you need?
We can pay it by Monday.
Okay, all right, so Ms. Kolb, I'm going to ask you, is Victoria paying it or are you paying it?
We're splitting it.
So you're paying half of it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then I'm going to order Victoria pay you back for the half that you pay. All right, so Victoria, this is how it's going to work. You will pay your grandmother back however she sees fit. All right, if she wants you to earn the money and pay her back with the money, then you do that. If she wants you to do extra work around the house to pay her back, you will do that. If she wants you to stay home in the evening and read books rather than go out with your friends or be on your phone, you will do that. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so Ms. Culp, once your granddaughter has paid you back, I need a letter in the file with your name on it and her name on it saying she's paid you back however you see fit. Okay, you can send it through your attorney's office, or if they're all right with it, you can send it right to us. It can be an email, or you can bring it in person or mail it through the US mail. But you will be required to have this payback letter in here before your case will be dismissed. Do you understand, Victoria?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ms. Ferguson, is there anything else you wish to put on the record regarding this case?
No, yeah.
Okay. Victoria and Ms. Colby, you all are released at this time. And Ms. Ferguson, I just want to let you know on these Zoom dockets, we did not have that you were appearing. We have this under the name SOROKOLIT. And so if you're ever appearing for any other attorneys, if you put their name to the side, in parentheses, then we'll know which files to put with you. So you wouldn't, we could have been a little bit quicker if we'd seen that. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You are released at this time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. You all are released. All right. And we have Attorney Poblins back.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry for the technical difficulty.
That's all right. These things happen. So you have one client, Lucky Britton, with one charge of failure to maintain financial responsibility. And what is your announcement in this case?
Not guilty, waive jury right to jury trial, Your Honor, and we would like to accept the state's offer of 267 and ask that we have 30 days to pay.
Okay, you did say not guilty. Do you mean no contest?
No contest, sorry. It's been a
That's-
week.
That is fine. That is fine. All right. So based on that plea of no contest, I'm making a finding that there would be enough evidence to find this defendant guilty, but I will not find them guilty. Instead, I will defer finding them guilty and place them on deferred disposition probation pursuant to the plea agreement. Deferral fees and court costs of 267 will be due within 30 days of today's date. If your client is not able to pay in full within those 30 days, please contact my court staff and work out a payment agreement.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
there will be a requirement that the defendant provide proof of insurance or the financial responsibility for the duration of the deferral period.
Yes, Your Honor, we did email to the court proof of current insurance.
Hang on 1 second. I'm sorry, someone is logged in under a phone and I need you all to mute. We can hear your background noise. Whoever's Samsung, you need to mute right now. Okay. I apologize. I was having trouble hearing you. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Just for the court's information, we have emailed before the docket started or right as the docket started proof that he has insurance beginning in March. He got it the day after and had 6 months insurance. And then after that, I guess just before the deferral period's over, you want the proof of insurance through the deferral period?
Correct. If the same policy is in effect and because what we're gonna do is we're gonna call on the policy that we have. That's fine. But make sure that your client knows there can't be any lapses, can't, skip a payment and have a week in between, or if they switch policies, switch companies, we need the new one. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you need to put on the record regarding this?
No, thank you. No, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. You are released at
Have
this
a good day. All right. Bye-bye.
Next, Attorney Townsend, Barrett Townsend.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I see you have a client, Ali Al-Rashad with a number of cases, and then Alan Magana and Leah Taylor. Are you ready for announcement in these cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. And there's also Rada Abu Shakara. All right. Bear with me 1 moment. I had Mr. Bishop and another prosecutor out in another attorney out in a breakout session. Let me take their announcement and then we'll be right back. All right. If you don't mind muting Mr. Townsend just briefly. I see we have Mr. Bishop and Mr. Gould back. Any announcement in these cases, Mr. Bishop?
Yes, Your Honor, there's an amended plea offer on these. In regards to the FMFR, the original plea offer, the amended plea offer will be the same as the original $186 fine, $81 court costs for a total of $267, plus driving safety course, plus current proof through the deferral period, 90 days deferred. Upon successful completion of all terms of the deferred, state will bar the disregard of the signal light. And the defense counsel wants a pass to explain this to his client, which the state does not object to.
Okay. Well, then what we can do is we'll go ahead. We can reset this to September 2nd at 6 p.m. And if your client wishes to accept it, then you can go ahead and accept it at that time. And if not, we'll sell time for the pretrial hearing on October 7th. All right.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. So we'll be reset. All right, Mr. Gould, you are released at this time. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Bishop. I was just taking announcement by Attorney Townsend. Mr. Townsend, if you're ready to unmute, I'm ready to start taking your announcements.
All right, thank you.
So on Rada Abu Shakara, there's one charge pending of failure to maintain financial responsibility.
Yes, she will accept the deferred offer.
All right. So to this charge, how does she wish to plead?
No contest.
And waive right to jury trial, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And so based upon the plea of no contest, I'm making a finding that there would be enough evidence to find this defendant guilty, but I will not find them guilty. So defer finding them guilty and place them on deferred disposition probation out of this court for 90 days. Deferral fees and court costs total $267. And there is a requirement that the defendant obtain and maintain financial responsibility for the entirety of the deferral period. Can your client get the deferral fees and court costs paid in full by Monday, or do they need some time to pay it out?
So it'd be 267 and what's the total?
267 exactly.
Yeah, they need more time than Monday.
Can they get it paid in 2 weeks?
I believe so.
Okay, pay in full within 2 weeks. Once they get it paid in full, their probation will start. They'll be on probation out of our court for 90 days. Please make sure they know that they have to keep their insurance or their financial responsibility valid the entire time. No lapses. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next, we have Ali Al Rashad.
Your Honor, on that one, if we'll need a final reset. There's quite a few violations there. He's trying to get together proof for me to talk to him more meaningfully about that.
All right. Do you need to speak with the prosecutor about this?
Well, I think I have an offer right here in my email, so I just need more time to get proof. I mean, yeah,
Mr. Bishop, will you keep these offers open on the 4 Al Rashad cases? Oh, you're muted, sir. I'm sorry.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so we'll keep these open.
while we're on the thing, I was going to see if he could maybe plea a bar one. Maybe I can talk to him about that.
Let's go and let's set you guys up in a breakout session. You can talk about these, and if you need to speak in regards to the other two, y'all can do that, all right?
Sounds good.
Okay. Watch for the button. My court clerk will get you all set up.
All right.
It's a Samsung too. I'm gonna ask. Okay, and then I have someone who logged in with a Samsung phone. Can you please unmute and state your name? Yeah, you're gonna want
Okay,
to.
can you hear me now, Judge?
Yes, can you, is this
This
Attorney
is David,
Cantu?
this is David Cantu. I'm here
Okay.
for Thelma Delgado Martinez.
Yes, 2 cases pending. I see that offers were communicated back in June. Are you ready for announcement on these cases?
Yes, Judge. The only thing, Judge, and that's something I don't know if I need to discuss with Mr. Bishop, is the offers are fine. There's only one condition on the DL, proof of DL during the deferral period. Unfortunately, she's a victim of circumstance, cannot get a driver's license. That was the only hiccup on the offer, so I wanted
Okay,
to
then yeah,
relay that.
if you can just hang tight and let's let you speak with Mr. Bishop on that.
Okay.
I can't waive that without his agreement and honor the rest of it. So let's just go ahead. I don't think he'll be long with Mr. Townsend, and then we can let you visit with him, okay?
That's fine, Judge. Thank you.
You bet. If you just want to go ahead and mute again. And then I have Stephanie Bauer. Can you please unmute? You think she's?
Wasn't she from Mr. Crane? Stephanie Bauer for Peter. But when she signed in twice. I
Okay.
think she's already taken.
I'll say we already took care of her. Okay. So I think it's just when Mr. Townsend gets back and then Mr. Canty. Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and mute you right now. All right, so we have Mr. Bishop back. Should get Attorney Townsend coming back soon. All right, Mr. Bishop, Mr. Townsend, do you all have any announcements in the Al Rashad, Magana, or Taylor cases?
Yes, Your Honor, the state has amended its plea offer, and I dictate that into the record.
Mhm.
In regard to tow truck not properly marked, G545951,
Mhm.
state would bar that upon completion of all terms of the deferral. And I'm assuming this person does not have CDL, is that correct? Or
I do not show that. Mr. Townsend, does your client have a CDL? Oh, you're muted, sir.
I do not show that they do.
Okay, yeah, I don't show that they do either.
all right. Then on the failure to display a cab card for a tow truck, total fee is $162. That remains the same.
Okay.
On the third ticket, failure to tow in a safe and competent manner, the fine increases to $90 from $80, $10, for a total of $172. And then lastly, operate a tow truck without a license plate. The fee remains the same, $111.
Okay.
State would agree to keep this offer open until the next setting.
All right, so we'll keep this open. We're going to reset this to September 2nd at 6 p.m.
Okay, that works.
And then in regards to
Just to be clear, so I'll be on the docket, or that's just when the offer's open until
that's a docket. We have a docket that night.
at 6 p.m. Okay, that I'll be on it.
And if your client is accepting and ahead of time, you can always get the paperwork in ahead of time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then on Alan Magana, any announcement?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm double checking that offer. It's right here. Plea. Yeah, definitely no contest on that. We'll accept that offer.
All right, waive right to jury trial, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so based upon a plea of no contest, I'm making a finding that there would be enough evidence to find this defendant guilty of the offense of speeding going 46 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone, but I will not. Instead, will defer finding them guilty and place them on deferred disposition probation pursuant to the plea agreement. Deferral fees and court costs total $184. There is a requirement that the defendant complete a driving safety course and get that proof back into the court during the deferral period. Can your client get the full $184 paid by Monday, or do they need some time to pay it out?
I need time to pay. I was going to double check his age. Is he under 25?
That's what we show.
Let me double check that. Oh. Yeah, he'll need time.
Yeah, he was born
Yeah,
2005.
Okay, yeah. But he will need time to pay.
Okay. Can you get it paid in full within 30 days?
Yes, 30 days should hopefully work.
All right. And then finally, on your case is Leah Taylor, failure to maintain financial responsibility.
The plea is no contest, and she accepts that deferred offer.
Okay. Waives right to jury trial, correct?
Correct.
All right. Based upon the plea of no contest, I'm making a finding that there would be enough evidence to find this defendant guilty, but I will not. Instead, I will defer finding them guilty, place them on deferred disposition probation for failure to maintain financial responsibility pursuant to the plea agreement. Deferral fees and court costs total $267, and there is a requirement that the defendant obtain and maintain insurance or other financial responsibility for the entirety of the deferral period. Can your client get this paid in full by Monday, or does she need some time to pay it out?
He needs time to pay it out.
Okay, give her 30 days to pay in full. All right.
All right.
Okay. My court clerk will email you all this paperwork. And just contact us if you have any questions or if any of the folks want to accept an offer that's been reset. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. You are released at this time. And Mr. Bishop, we have Attorney Cantu here. I wanted to speak with you regarding a requirement of a driver's license on the plea offer. His client is Thelma Delgado Martinez. So Mr. Bishop and Mr. Cantu, if y'all could watch for the breakout session, we'll have that opportunity to go and speak privately. We have Mr. Bishop back. We should be getting Mr. Cantu back in just a moment. Here we go. All right, Mr. Bishop, Mr. Cantu, do you have any announcements in regards to the Delgado Martinez cases?
We do, Your Honor. There's been an amended plea offer. In regard to the FMFR, the state and the defendant the state's plea offer is that the fine will be increased to $300. And I don't have my notes in front of me to know if that's over the maximum. I don't think it is, but
No, because it's up to 500.
500, okay. $300 plus $81 court costs plus current proof, 90 days deferred. And then upon successful completion of the deferred, the state will bar the no DL.
Okay. And Mr. Cantu, does your client wish to accept that offer? You're muted, sir. I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you if you answered.
Okay, yes, Your Honor.
All right, that's fine. So to this charge of failure to maintain financial responsibility, how does your client plead?
No contest.
No contest and waive right to jury trial, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right, based upon the plea of no contest, I'm making a finding that there would be enough evidence to find this defendant guilty, but I will not find her guilty. Instead, I'll place her on deferred disposition probation out of this court for 90 days. Deferral fee is $300. Court costs are $81. The total is $381. Will your client be able to get this paid in full by Monday, or does she need some time to pay it out?
A little bit of time to pay it out, Judge.
Okay, we can set up with payments where she makes a down payment on Monday and pays out the balance, or we could set it like due in full in 30 days.
Let's do 30 days.
Okay, pay in full within 30 days. The defendant will also need to provide us proof of insurance at that time and need to make sure to keep that valid the entire time they're on the probation. No gaps, not even for a weekend or anything like that. All right.
Understood.
Okay, and as long as they do that, then at the end of the days, that case will be dismissed and prosecution in the no driver's license charge will be barred. Mr. Cantu, is there anything else you need to put on the record at this time?
Nothing else, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. You are free to go
Thank
at this
you.
time. You're released.
Have a great day. Take care.
You
Bye-bye.
too. And I don't think we have anyone else who's waiting, so we will